You're about to take your first steps into freelancing, and for that, here's the Upwork app. Well, Upwork, as you can see on screen, is an app connecting freelancers with companies. Basically, companies post ads and freelancers can apply for these jobs. There's a wide variety of work available. All jobs are online, remote work in a digital marketplace. It's great for web designers, graphic designers, digital marketers, or virtual assistants. These are the types of projects companies are looking for freelancers like you to complete remotely. The app offers flexible hiring, hourly, per project, or long-term contracts. It also provides secure payment methods. It has profiles and ratings to help you choose top experts. Of course, the app takes a commission on each transaction you make with a company. So if you're starting as a freelancer or a company looking to post jobs, this is definitely your go-to app. Let's see how you can create your first Upwork account. We'll go to the sign up section on their homepage where it asks if you're looking to hire on the left or if you're a freelancer seeking work. I'll do it for freelancers, but it's similar for companies. The difference is you'd post jobs. We'd make an account, enter this info, and use email, Apple, or Google to sign up. Your account would be created, but not complete. We still need more details for companies to contact you. So let's hit start and begin. It'll ask about freelance experience, your goals, and how you plan to work as a freelancer. You'll also need to indicate if you're open to contract to hire opportunities. Sorry, I meant hiring, not contract. My mistake. Let's continue and create the profile. Here's the next section. This is where we describe ourselves. We can upload a resume or fill out a form. Here, we choose what services to offer. We can pick up to 3 per category. As you can see, each category has different options. We'll click continue, then add our skills. It asks about our skills. We'll add them and then continue. Next, we'll add a title for our service. It asks if we have relevant work to showcase here. We can skip this for now if needed. We'll add our education and degrees. This can include any studies, not just university degrees. We'd also add which languages we speak best and our proficiency levels. They'd ask us to write at least 100 characters, then we'd click continue. Here, they'll ask us to specify our hourly rate. This shows what they deduct for posting our work on the platform, and this is what we'd receive. Finally, one of the last steps where we enter all our personal details. Lastly, we can review our profile and submit it. Remember, adding a profile picture in the previous step was crucial, so keep that in mind. Your profile's now set up. Start job hunting with or without tokens. After creating your profile and clicking find jobs, you'll likely see this. To complete your profile 100% and prove you're not a bot for better recommendations, we'd need to add our portfolio, employment history, certifications, etc. Why? Because otherwise the system can't verify if we're real people or bots. We'd land our first job and stop being newbies on Upwork. Well, primarily we have this menu below that offers you jobs you might like in addition to the most recent ones. Well, here you basically access it from up here. If it doesn't appear, if this menu doesn't show up, you go up here and click find work and you should automatically get this menu. Here you'd basically see all the jobs that perhaps you'd be most interested in, and within these pamphlets, as you can see, there are various. You would see the estimated time for each project, how much they pay, what the project itself is, what needs, well, what's required for this project, the stars that the proposer of the project has, which is important to know that indeed, well, it's a real person, not a scam, and how many bids this project has received along with the location. You can also do this by clicking here. You can see everything I just mentioned. Less than 30 hours each week, less than a month, willing to pay more for experts, hourly rate, plus the project type, which is unique, and required skills and experience. Additionally, we have some interesting options here in the menu. We can dislike a job and specify why, whether it's just not interesting or for another reason. We also have this heart icon, which allows us to save the job if we click it. This is useful if you've been searching for many jobs in a day and want to save a few to review later. You can go to Save Jobs to see all the ones you've bookmarked. It's a great way to keep track of interesting opportunities you found during your job search without having to remember them all. Save and filter the options you liked most. You can also promote your work using tokens, which you'd pay for. We had 2 options. The availability badge, which basically makes it easier for companies to see that you're available. It's easier for them to see who you are and that you're ready to work. This option supposedly increases your chances of being invited by 70%. The current weekly price can vary, but it's set at this amount. To use this feature, you'd need to buy more connections, which are like tokens in this app. There's also an option to boost your profile. If you choose it, it would make your ad or profile appear at the top when companies search, like a featured listing on a bulletin board. Well, basically, how would you pay to bump up that ad? You would put all this information and obviously pay some tokens to boost your profile. Ultimately, what you need to know is that you also have a search engine to look for a job. It means You're not only relying on the board where you can filter through jobs, talents, or projects. Basically, you would enter the keywords you're looking for, and here you get all the options, and within you can also filter by, well, exactly what you're looking for, what you intend to charge, how you want to charge, be it a fixed price or by the hour, the level of experience required for that job, the number of proposals it has received, the client's information, the client's history, even the location if you want to go somewhere specific, whether to set it in the United States for X or Y reason. And in this way, you can filter in a more organized manner. And well, it's about time you start looking for your first job. Let's look at Upwork's payment plans using these two great tables showing the free plan, the basic plan, and the plus plan. In the basic plan, you buy connects, which are tokens to boost your visibility, find jobs, or promote your listing. Each connect costs 15 cents plus tax. You get hourly protection, ensuring payment for every hour work. Fixed price payments are protected too. The service fee for bringing new clients is 5%, but 0% with that payment plan. We'll discuss this later. You also get limited reports and features, which are expanded in the Plus plan. The Plus plan includes everything in the basic plan, plus 100 monthly connections that are paid for in the basic plan. Full AI access to improve your work, 20% off Microsoft 365 and other Upwork discounted apps until the deadline shown here. If you use it for work, you can view competitors' offers for any job. What's this useful for? When applying, you can see competitors' offers and try to improve on them, helping you compete more effectively. Besides what I mentioned earlier, the service fee in the basic plan is 5%, but in the paid plan it's 0%. So if you bring a new client to Upwork through a direct contract, you won't be charged a service fee, meaning you keep all your earnings. Plus, you can customize your profile to stay active even when not working, keep earnings private, and build your brand with a custom profile URL. That's what the basic plan includes versus the push plan. Additionally, you can buy connections. As you see here, 100 connections cost €15 plus taxes in your country. As I said, you get 100 connections monthly with the push plan. Note that connections expire after a year, so if you buy them, they last a full year. That's all you need to know about the push plan before buying. How does the Upwork interface work? As you can see, this is the main menu after creating your account. My account is under review since I just created it. It's no longer pending, but I can still show you the interface. First, at the top, we have the menu where you can find work. This option is selected by default. It's this entire board down here, okay? Plus, save jobs, proposals, and offers, and the option to post your ads as direct contract. Next, we had a section to deliver work where we had all the contracts, contract history, etc. Finally, the part you'll care about when you start working, managing finances, which includes invoices and earnings transactions, invoices, and withdrawing profit. We both really like this section, right? This is the juicy section, tax info and fiscal details. And finally, we had messages, right? If we're communicating with a company, here we had our inbox with all the messages. Also in the top right, we had a search bar if we wanted to search keywords for a job we're looking for, like for example, manager, okay? We could enter it and find, filter using different options, whatever interests us, and so on. Plus we can change, we don't have to just search for jobs, but we can also look for talents or projects. Talents obviously would be more for companies, project, well, if you're looking for a specific project. Also we have this section for apps and offers that they give us for using Upwork, right? Where they'd give us special discounts for these apps that might be useful for us as freelancers, and a notifications section where notifications and our profile or account would be located on the page, right? We can see our membership plans, stats, tokens, trends, and change themes. Interesting, no? The truth is that sometimes I don't feel like straining my eyes, but anyway, as well as your account settings where you could view all your information and a section to toggle if you're online to receive messages at the moment or not, and log out. And finally, like on every page, well, we click on the Upwork logo and we'd return to our home page. Here's a bit of everything you can see. You also have this menu on the right where we have options to promote ourselves, to promote ads. So we receive more offers, preferences, and proposals. Not much else. Here are all your options and what would be the jobs that might interest you most and your saved job.